Stangibelisco here from the Nerd Castle living room, Black Hills of South Dakota, United States of America. The living room also serves kind of as my library here, and I've got a whole shelf full of books by an author that I've expounded upon a little bit before. Osho, an Indian mystic who became especially popular during the 1970s. I was a child of the 1970s, college age, and just started working in the 1970s. But I never heard of Osho until 1999, when I lived in Kona, Hawaii. I was sort of anticipating the Y2K meltdown and didn't want to be on the mainland for that. I made up a whole bunch of excuses to go to Kona, Hawaii, but the main excuse was I just wanted to go, so I went. It was kind of neat. I was there for a year and a half. And in that town, there was a little place called Middle Earth Bookshop. This particular book came from that store, as a matter of fact. I discovered it down there right by the ocean in Kona, Hawaii. And I discovered a whole new way of thinking when I got down there. They think differently down there. They operate differently. Now, I wasn't a tourist, you know. I wasn't going there to visit like a tourist does. I was going there to live. So I got into their attitude. You know, back then there was a Borders bookstore up the hill. I don't think I ever went into that. Well, maybe I went in there once, but I always went into the Middle Earth Bookshop. It was run by a kind of an old coot like me, I guess, except I wasn't quite so old back then. I was 44, 45, something like that. I don't remember exactly. I can count it up for you. I got 46. But in any case, I discovered this guy, and here's one of his books, Joy, the happiness that comes from within. And that's a good sort of a paradigm, and I just couldn't get enough of this guy, Osho. If you go on there and search for him in Amazon.com, you're going to find an awful lot of books and an awful lot of links to this guy. He's still pretty popular today, and in this day and age when we seem to be so concerned about our materialistic well-being, particularly here in the United States, this guy might be a good read. You know, I'm never happier than after a good swim at the Deadwood Recreation Center, followed by I confess it, a Diet Mountain Dew. That's what happiness is, you know, is just enjoying what you do moment to moment. Because when you think about it, the future is not yet. The past is gone forever. The only moment you've got, the only life you've got is right now. And this guy pounds away at it till maybe it'll sink in. Stangibelisco signing off from the Nerd Castle Library, where I just discontinued my cable television in favor of high-speed internet so I can upload all these videos that I know you can't get enough of either.